Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video, and today is the second episode of weapons from Battlefront 2 and where they came from. So the first video was for the Assault class, so today I'm going to be diving into the Heavy class. A link to the previous video will be in the description for you, so be sure to leave a like on this one, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and make sure all those notifications are turned on so you don't miss out on any more videos. Like last time, I will start off with the default weapons and move on to the others. So starting off today with the E5C, this was first seen in Star Wars The Clone Wars in the episode Bounty, being used by a bounty hunter droid called C-21 Highsinger. It was also seen in Star Wars Rebels for one episode and Star Wars Resistance for 3 episodes, and it was first known to us as an E5C in our very own Star Wars Battlefront 2. Next we go on to the Clone Troopers with the DC-15. This was, like the DC-15A, a standard issue blaster for the Grand Army of the Republic. The benefit of using the DC-15 over the DC-15A is that it was more powerful at longer ranges. They were also used by Senate Commandos, where they added a wooden stock, seen here in this image. This Grand Army of Clones then became the Empire and started to use the GLT-19. Now this gun is actually based off of the MG34, which was first used by Germans in 1936, and yes, for those who play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare and Warzone, this is a gun within the game. The GLT-19 was first seen in A New Hope and can be spotted in various other places in Star Wars, and they were most commonly used to pin down enemy troops and eliminate large groups of enemies. Moving over to the Rebel scum, we have the RT-97C, so these were mainly used by Rebel heavy troopers, and they were also seen in A New Hope used by Imperial Sand Troopers. Now the only other times we see this weapon in Star Wars is in Battlefront 2015 and Battlefront 2 2017. The RT-97C was a heavy blast rifle and it was fitted with a scope to allow for longer range kills. Jumping forward 30 years, we have the FWMB-10. Now these were standard issue weapons for the First Order heavy troopers, which can be identified by the heavy weapons utility vest that they wear. The FWMB-10 has a fold-out stance that allows you to mount the weapon like a turret and take down your targets. The FWMB-10 was first seen in the Jakku village, but was first seen using like a turret in the Resurgent Star Destroyer as Poe and Finn escape in the TIE Fighter. And lastly, for the default weapons, we have the M45 Repeating Iron Blaster. Now these can be seen in use by the Resistance Heavy Forces, and was actually in Rogue One, being used by Biston in the U-Wing gunship. Like the FWMB-10, the M45 can also be used either as a sentry turret or as a handheld firearm. Now we take a look back to the Clone Wars with the DC-15LE, and this is of course a variant of the DC-15 which was modified so that it could be used more effectively at longer ranges and even fire exploding bolts. They first appeared in Battlefront 2, with their only other appearance being in Jedi Fallen Order, seen here in use by the Purge Trooper Commander. We then take another look at the First Order with the FWMB-10K. This, put simply, is just a smaller version of the standard FWMB-10, however it features a slower rate of fire with a higher damage output. And now we take a step back and look at the TL-50 Heavy Repeater. In the canon, it is only in the 2 DICE Battlefront games, however it can be first seen in Jedi Outcast, the 2002 game made by Raven Software where you play as Kyle Katarn. In the canon though, it is used by Imperial Special Forces units, most notably Iden Versio of Inferno Squad. Lastly, we have the T-21. This is a light repeating blaster and was most commonly used by Imperial Shadow Troopers and Magma Troopers. They can first be seen in use by Sand Troopers on Tatooine during A New Hope, and they were first identified as T-21s in Star Wars Battlefront 2015. So guys, those are all the weapons in Battlefront 2 for the heavy class, and just in case anyone says, oh but what about the sentry gun, I will do a video on all the star card weapons further down the line. That is it for today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.